Hi there, and welcome back to Blockchain Gaming Investigations. Today, I don't have a live video for you, I don't have a recording from my stream, but instead today I've stumbled across a project that I believe has a fair amount of potential in the future, purely because of the way they're doing their whitelisting. This is the type of whitelisting I like to see in gaming. It's not limited to how much money you can throw at an NFT, the market's not open, and they've got an active Discord, they've got an active Twitter, and they appear to be focusing on building their game. So, if you are interested in this, I would say you've got just about a day from about when this video is released if you're interested in jumping in on this. You don't have to go out of your way to mint these NFTs. You can just play the whitelisting game if that's all you care about. Minting is entirely separate. It's optional, but this is a good way to drum up interest for this game. I should probably point out as well that I'm not sponsored. No one's paying me to do this. I stumbled across this of my own volition, and technically speaking, I'm kind of screwing myself over here by telling you about this game, because the more people who play the whitelisting game, the more people who mint the NFTs off of it, the less valuable and the less rare the NFTs that I have minted off of it have become. So let's jump into this a little bit, and I can explain why I see this as a potentially good project in the future. So first off, what you're probably seeing behind me now is a bunch of text and a bunch of writing. There's a little bit of voice acting that goes with this. I'm not going to reveal any of the solutions because I believe that would be unfair to anyone else who's played this game and had to figure it out by themselves. So first and foremost, I enjoy seeing a text-based adventure. I enjoy seeing the kind of engagement that this game Supremacy is looking for from its community. They've got decent shaders, it runs decently well right off the bat, and more importantly than anything else, this NFT game is based around the idea of you need to complete these scenarios and get to some form of successful win before your wallet will be whitelisted. This is the way a gaming community should start its NFTs, by engaging the community first, not attempting to sell some NFT in a marketplace. Now, I have jumped in sales in the past. I have been very successful with some and not very successful with others. But the fact that these guys are putting the gameplay first, even if it is just something as basic as a text-based game, this all means that there's more potential for them to give a shit about the game that they're making rather than all the tokenomics and the financial stuff behind it. Since they have a heavy focus on this mech play game where you earn, you destroy, and they've got 3 factions, they've built up a lore, there's a lot of work and there's a lot of love that's obviously been put into this. This seems to be the first step forward towards proper, more creative, more unique projects that can survive in the NFT space. Now, keep in mind, take everything I'm saying here with a pinch of salt. This is just the beginning. This is just a start. This does not mean that their game, their final product will be good. This does not mean I'm telling you go throw your money at this. I'm trying to indicate why this is a good start for a project. You've got good voice acting from whoever's reading the script out loud, so you don't have to read the text yourself. All the choices are varied. All the solutions are not your cookie cutter solutions, and who's ever designed all these little maps that go around this text-based adventure that indicate the different factions and how they interact with each other and what's going on, they've done a very good job with that. So, for anyone interested, I'll leave links down below in the description. Hopefully this helps you somewhat. And just to give you somewhat of an idea of what this whitelisting challenge is, I'll show you some of the gameplay at the end of this video so you can decide for yourself. But other than that, I hope this helps. I hope maybe this leads you to a good investment, or at least educates you what should be how gaming projects in the NFT and crypto space start their game projects. A lot of the time we see a lot of rug pulls, we see a lot of really, really shitty basic gaming stuff that looks like it belongs all the way back in the 80s. But this gives me hope. This shows me that the NFT gaming space is expanding, that we are still at the very beginning of this, and we're likely to see bigger moves from newer companies that are taking a new innovative approach instead of just scamming people out of NFTs. But anyway, that's it from me. Hope this helps. Again, not sponsored. No one's giving me money for this. I just thought it's an interesting opportunity. I played their game, I minted their NFTs, and you might want to do the same. If you don't want to, that's fine. If, however, you are new in the space, you don't know what's going on, and you're still trying to learn, I would be very cautious about throwing a lot of money into minting NFTs, especially on the Ethereum blockchain. There's an almost 100% certainty that this is not the final opportunity that will arise within the NFT space, within gaming, within crypto. So don't be hasty about this. Educate yourself first, figure out what works for you, find out whether you personally like it or feel it is worth your time, and then invest only when you are educated and you feel comfortable with doing so. Otherwise, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye.
You are in Cyber Square, in the heart of Boston Cybernetics, BC. The place is busy, filled with wealthy human patrons, Cyriders, and a variety of synths meeting in bars. You are a Cyrider, an augmented human. You're an important cog in the BC machine. Your patrons, both human and synthetic, rely on you for their safety and the memories you deliver. In an instant, the mood in Cyber Square changes. Advertisements are overridden to display alerts, warnings, and a Gab's emergency message.
Red Mountain and Zaibatsu have declared war on each other. Sector 81 in Red Mountain 6.7 as well as Rail Line 32 in Zaibatsu have been destroyed. All BC citizens should be on high alert.
You move to a spot at the edge of Lucius River that overlooks Boston Island AI core. A large bright screen that tracks AI spawns indicates 758 fresh spawns will emerge in the next hour. You realize spawn rates must have increased as a reaction to the threat of conflict.